The chat's on again. Dominic Balden.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Mr. Balden, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and any abuse of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On August 13th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a shoplifter call at the Walmart on 3450 FM 1960. Upon arrival, officers met with the loss prevention officer who stated that defendant and co-defendant were observed on surveillance cameras taking items from the shelves and concealing them in defendant's purse. Defendant and co-defendant were observed walking past all points of sale without paying. The stolen items totaled $198.90.
Okay. Mr. Bolden, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, sir?
I'm 22.
What do you do for a living?
I just be like, I work at a car dealership and I do like DoorDash and stuff.
Do you have a Texas driver license?
No, sir.
You are not allowed to drive.
I have a Louisiana driver license, sir.
How long have you lived in Houston?
Maybe like a couple months.
Are you planning on staying here in Houston?
Yeah, I'm about to renew my license. My license just expired, but I'm about to get a new one.
If your license is expired, you are not allowed to drive.
I haven't been driving, sir. The last time I drove was maybe months ago.
I am now making it a condition of your bond, number one, that you're not to drive.
Yes,
Number
sir.
two, I'm also ordering you not to go to any Walmart for any reason whatsoever. If you go to Walmart, I will revoke your bond. I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm just moving around.
Mr. Bolden, the way you're conducting yourself now, it's not very respectful. I advise that you start treating us with respect. Guys, keep it down, please.
It's my first time here. I'm just,
I'm going to have you sign with me today an affidavit. This is a promise that you're going to make to me that you're not going to drive for any reason. I don't care what your justification is. If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what about when I get my license?
Don't interrupt me again. Take a seat for me in the jury box. Did someone ask you to get up? Take him in back, please. I'm now revoking your bond, sir. Hey. Yeah, let's do it.
The one that you took the back for the new store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hugh, are you with me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one more now. And this guy's been just thinks he's the king of the world here. It's not gonna work like that. Thinks he's running the show. You want to go through the list too?
You got
What's that?
that last name, Balden.
Yes, just got, okay.
So let's do this. Do you mind bringing Bolden out, please?
Yeah, and I'll have another one.
Is there a PO in there?
Is it a bond violation issue, Judge?
10,003.
Tracy, is he done?
Our results are in. Yeah, she went.
Guys, keep it down. This is not the, look at me. This is not the Dominic Bolden show. You do not run this court. You speak when we ask you to. You don't get up unless we need you to get up for some reason. Do you understand? I've appointed your lawyer. I am now sending you for a drug test. You must come back tomorrow so we can talk about the results because it's now noon and we're not going to get the results for a while. I expect you to behave in another manner when you come back tomorrow. You start acting the same way, it's not going to go well. I promise you that.
Yes, sir.
Did you get a high school diploma?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing with your life now?
Like I said, I just do DoorDash and I work at a car dealership.
Okay, you don't have a license,
Yes, sir.
so you are not allowed to drive.
Yes, sir.
You will be signing an affidavit with me today. The worst possible thing you can do and the way you can ensure yourself a jail sentence is by driving, because I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car and drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Bolden.
Come on. Bolden to sign this.
I told you it wanted to be easy, didn't I? $30 different charges. And I told you the last time, Mr. Derville, that if you had ever pick up another case, that I will set your case for trial and we will do DDRP, the Dual Diagnosis Residential Program. I will not continue to play this game where you pick up theft cases, plead guilty to time served, get out, and next week you pick up another case. I'm done with it. I'm not going to do it. What do you want to do now? What do you want to do now?
What I gotta do,
Sorry?
what I have to do again,
What you got to do?
take probation again.
You said take probation, Judge.
How long I be in that place? What about age?
No,
6 months.
no,
Essentially 6 months.
no.
They go to probation?
You will be in the facility 6 to 9 months, depending on how well you respond to treatment. I'm done with you taking time serves and continuing to pick up cases, continuing to go to the same places where you continue to trespass and steal. That's it.
Right.
We've got now 30 charges of the same thing over and over and over.
That's bad, sir. No, yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to do? Think about it. What am I doing?
What you wanna do, I guess, sure. I gotta deal with it, I guess. All I got is trespass. So that's it. I never would that be. Got trespass. Golly.
How many trespasses you got, Mr. Deville?
Man. I don't know. I don't think, sure, I don't know, probably 2 or 3. They way old though. They super old. It ain't in your courtroom. I never been in your courtroom for no trespass, only for theft. You thought it was a theft. You thought it was a theft, but it's a trespass this time.
Okay, so now, May, you picked up a trespass. February of this year, theft. August, theft.
All of them.
August, another theft. August, another theft.
Yeah, that's what I know.
April, theft. January, evading arrest. January, evading arrest. I'm sorry, evading arrest, January, theft. November, theft. October, criminal trespass.
Wait, the rest.
September, criminal trespass. September, criminal trespass. July, criminal trespass.
Not in here.
May, theft. May, theft. April, theft. March, theft. December, theft. November, trespass. And it goes on, and it
Not in
goes
your
on
courtroom, though.
as the day is long.
Not in your courtroom. I never caught a trespass.
They're all here, Mr. Deville. And I'm telling you,
It must be another judge then. 'Cause I never got trespass in the courtroom. All them there. I remember that. I gotta take probation, they go into place 6 to 9 months.
is this Saturday? Can he just get up and leave?
No, it's the one where they stay.
Okay.
It's originated.
This is a facility that I want you to participate in so we can end this cycle of you picking up these cases over and over and over. And Mr. Deville, look at me. I'm telling you, from now on, every case, we will do this from now on until you get it. Do you understand, sir? We have to end this cycle one way or the other. And I hope that I'm doing so that this ends once and for all.
Put me in the facility, they don't make no difference. Cause I might just mess up any kind of way. You got me on probation, anything might happen. Shit, man. You already know that anything.
And we will
happen,
continue to do this until you actually get it.
man. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't come in your courtroom. That's a fact. Cause that ain't cool.
There's only one way. Stop picking up trespass cases. Stop picking up theft cases. You do that, you'll never see me again. I know I'm not pretty. That's all I'm asking, man.
Cool. You got me get probation on trespass and go.
Really? I'm not being cool? Really?
Yo, just.
I'm not being cool?
Yeah, probation, and then I gotta go to a rehab. I go turn myself into a rehab anyway. But you want me to stay in
Hey,
there 6
look at it
months?
this way. This way, I'm paying it for you. You don't have to shed out a dime. But Mr. Deville,
You gotta pay, you get it for free.
we will continue to do this from now on. Every case you pick up, look at me, think, because every time you get the itch to do the trespass or theft case, when you see me, because I have jurisdiction for you for 5 years, I will see you. We will do the same thing.
That ain't cool. I'll take a
I
try.
am so happy. Good. I'm glad that you don't think I'm cool.
Should take a try now. Well,
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that.
I should do.
Now, you have this criminal trespass. As part of this, you will do SATIC, which is the inpatient treatment facility. Do you understand? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine the accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this, you can never change this. You understand? Do you want to take this offer?
They help you get your ID and stuff like that? Yeah. And Social Security card too.
I don't know about social security, but there are like counselors and like recovery coaches there that help you with all this.
What do you think?
Yeah. I'm in a rock and a hard spot, so I gotta deal with that, man.
Easy. And it's gonna be this difficult every single time from now on.
I'm not really trying. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
So you wanna do this?
I gotta do, what else you want me to do? Shoot. What else you want me to do? I can't do nothing
I
else.
want you to be happy, Mr. Derville.
We ain't never about this. I'm getting my brother trespassing. That's cool, let me just button.
Wonderful. I'm happy that you're not happy.
I see love, put a gun out of something and use it to place. I trespass. That's crazy.
I know, it's
Let's
crazy,
kill
isn't
them
it?
button, man. For real.
It's crazy.
That ain't cool, man. Gotta get probation, then go to rehab. I can go to rehab
So
myself.
look, we have a lot of business. You wanna do this, yes or no?
How to do it? What else you want me to do?
Okay, how do you plead to the offense, sir? I will find you guilty. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck in saddle. Please listen, please take it to heart, Mr. Derville. All I want you to do is not come back. If you come back to me, we're gonna do the same thing over and over. So get ready. I will play this game with you until we both lose hair.
36, Waller, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Waller. Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon while you're intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On June 17th, 2024, officers conducted an investigation for trespassing. Defendant was observed to be consuming alcohol at a premises not licensed for alcohol consumption. Officers detained defendant for the Class C violation and discovered he had 3 municipal warrants. Search incident to arrest discovered that he had a 9mm Glock concealed in a small satchel.
And you're on felony probation for a very serious case, which I gotta figure that one of the conditions is for you not to have weapons. Was this pled down? Can you check to see, please?
Sure. No, you're right. It was not put down. The
It
location.
was pled down. It was a robbery and it pled down to a theft from a,
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the UCW. Yes, the robbery was a robbery and bodily injury that was pled down to theft from a person.
two things, Mr. Waller. I'm gonna have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me that you're not gonna have a weapon. If I find that you have a weapon, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail every single time you have a weapon. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you like crazy. If you have a drug and alcohol problem, you better address it, because if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. And I promise you, Mr. Waller, you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand? Yes or no?
It's yes or no, not yeah.
Yes, sir.
I would be on the lookout It's a matter of time now before they issue a felony warrant for your case. The fact that you pick up this, they're going to issue a motion to revoke your probation upstairs and a warrant will issue. What do you do for a living, sir?
Right now,
Sorry?
nothing right there at the moment, but I do have an alcohol license. That's what I do, sell alcohol beverages, and I have a license for it. So I don't know why they wrote it and said I don't have one, because I showed them when I got arrested.
Do you have an income?
This,
What is your income? And from where?
like selling alcohol beverages.
How is it that you sell alcohol? By what means? To a store, through a distribution? How do you sell alcohol?
Like at a party, when we have parties or something like that, just go to a party and just sell alcohol.
Full-time job. I'm now making that the condition of your bond as well. No alcohol, no drugs. You must now get a full-time job, a legitimate job, 9 to 5. Do you understand? I'm going to give you an application today for an appointed lawyer. I will have you fill it out. I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to have a weapon. After that, I'm going to have you go to Victoria Center reset. You will meet with Tracy for your bond conditions. I'm going to reset your case for 2 weeks. I want to see in 2 weeks what you have done to get a full-time job. It means putting in applications. Go to Amazon. They hire anyone. All you need is a partial heartbeat and you'll get a job at Amazon. Get a job. Do you understand? When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive.